Good morning. It's February the 14th, 2025. It's been a long time since I've been on here, and every time I jump on here, it looks like somebody be done died, right? But yeah, I lost my husband. We'll be a year on the 18th, but the 14th was my last visit with him. So didn't go too well, He pretty much was dead. He was doing that, as my mom used to call it, the death call. You go like that. And I walked in there, so okay, this is it. Cause son, he used to have his eyes open, and then he'll see me coming and close his eyes. I said, "What the world?" But anyway, that man of mine, we was some kind of husband and wife. I don't understand it for real though. I do not understand what kind of relationship we had. But anyway, I walked in that room with some, flowers I had made up from the Dollar Tree. I made myself in a card. It was heavy. It was rough going in there. Cause he got sick September the 2nd. And when we took him, my son and me, we took him to the VA hospital, emergency. He told us before he left, he said, I won't be coming back here no more. I said, yeah, what are you talking about? He said, I'm dying. I said, you ain't dying, Dawn. You ain't dying. He used to tell me that. He has told me that for over the maybe past 2, 3 years he was dying. I said, well, we all dying slowly every day. We're getting old and all that. And so I gave him the flowers, read the card. His head was cool, and his hands was cool. He was pretty much going. $30 years. 30 years. Ups, downs. It's hard to talk about, y'all. But on my bed, what time is it? 2:15 in the morning. It's on a Saturday morning. I'm up thinking about it. Oh, Lord. I'm like, Lord, I already done lost my parents and brother and a sister, and now Lord, no, 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 I can't take it. He can't die. And I say, you the miracle worker. But if whatever your will is gonna be done, it's gonna be done. So I face that. So it'll be a year February the 18th, but on February the 14th, I had a doctor's appointment, right? And my husband, he told me from day one they got him in a room that morning. Early that morning, I had came home and took a shower and got my treats, of course, and you know, just really, I walked in there. So I said, I said, hey, Dawn. He said, hey, Phyllis. He said, look. He said, look, it ain't nothing you can do for me. You go home. Go home, take care of yourself. 'cause there's nothing you can do for me. I'm like, well, I could be here. I ain't gonna just leave you by yourself to die, you know? Mm. But I had been to the doctor for myself, you know, regular checkup, get my medicine to be resubscribed, and it was rough. He was dead pretty much on the 14th. And I told God, I said, it just seemed all my life, nothing happens. Nothing happens for me like other people. Sometimes I just hurt. I feel like I ain't got nobody. You know, I got Jesus. But sometimes I just feel like I ain't got nobody. He the last one that I was talking to who kind of match up that language. You know, these kids today, I don't know what they be talking about, and I ain't no hip chick, and I don't be like my son get mad. You know, I said, I don't know what you talking about. But anyway, man, I said, Lord, I said, Lord Jesus, how much more can my broken heart take? That's what it did for 5 people I done lost. And I'm just tired. I can't go on, Lord. I can't. I said, but help me to remain faithful and do what I need to do, because he is dying and I got a funeral to play. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I said, God, you know, after my doctor's appointment, I said, if I'm feeling okay, I'm gonna go see him today. And this was led to saying I was better, you know, and I was able to go see him, right? Jesus help me. And like I said, when I walked in there, he just was laying there like this. Had that cough, that death cough. It's that's the way that's the way he was coughing. And he was so cool. His body was shutting down. I think this one got me bad this time, because I saw him die slowly from September to January. I had to speak for him. He stopped talking. He pushed me away, and I'm like, Lord, what have I done to this man? Why is he pushing me away? I'm just trying to be here. And he just was trying to protect me. He didn't want me to see him die like that. He didn't want me to see him die like that. Death is so ugly. Death is ugly, Lord. I don't want to see nobody die no more. I really don't. Oh, seen it. It's ugly. He didn't even look like himself no more. He looking like an old man. My granddad was what, 2 or 3 when he died. And he looked just like him. Like an old man. Skin and bone. It was so ugly. Damn. But anyway, he would push me away all the time. He went to like from the VA to another hospital. Then he went to another hospital. No, UAB. He went from the Veterans to UAB Birmingham. Then he went to UAB West, yeah. And then he couldn't do nothing for himself, and I couldn't take care of him, so he had to go to the nursing home because he needed 24-hour care. And I couldn't give it to him, but, oh, Lord, this is hard. Sitting up here crying, looking at it like, oh, I said, God, you sure be making me cry a lot. You be making me cry. I said, I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I'm just a big crybaby. I said, now you know I used to be a gangster. I said, you turning this gangster into a punk. I said, Lord, you just turning this gangster into a punk. But anyway. Anyway, that was Thursday. It was on Wednesday, Valentine's. And I went to see him. And so then I said, well, had said my goodbyes on the 14th because he was gone. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. No, I can't run. But I fell on my butt. No cushion there. No cushion on my butt. I said, well, I just started praying. I said, God, listen, I know you're not supposed to compare yourself or your life to nobody, right? But I did. I said, Lord, wow. Everybody else celebrating their Valentine, mine up here dying, and he dying. And I said, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how much more you think I can take, but I can't. I can't take it. It's too much death. It's too much. It's too much. I'm looking over at TV. Trying not to cry. Anyway, he died and everything, and he died that early Sunday morning. The lady called me. The phone rang because I had got through praying and doing my morning prayer and meditating and all that. And then Sunday morning, I said, that's the 18th, early Sunday morning. Oh, after I got through praying and doing my routine with spending time with God, and I had told her, I said, when it get later on, I said, I'm going to go up there and see Don because I thought he was going to be dead, and he ain't dead. So, Lord, you may be to work your miracle. I don't know. I said, but I'm going to see him. And in time I said that, my phone ring. And I said, oh, my God. I didn't want to answer, but I said, hello. And Miss Williams, he did, ain't he? She said, yes, ma'am. I threw this phone down and went there praying like I never prayed before. I said, God, you're putting too much on me. I can't handle it. And I went to praying, and I don't know what all I was saying. I really don't. But God was good in that situation. He didn't have me to go see him actually take his last breath, I didn't want to see. I saw enough of death. I don't ever want to see it again. And me being stupid, I'd hold up the man, and then but the white. I said, oh my God, what the world? Whew. He just laying there. I told him that Valentine's Day. I said, well, I ain't gonna say bye. I'm just gonna say later. Excuse me. And then after about 10 minutes, oh shoot, I got somebody on that nurse on the phone with hospice, whoever in the hospice in there. She was on the phone. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, I just lost it. It was too much. Oh, I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. My son came. He gone. I said, yeah, he gone. Yep, he's gone. So I said, well, Lord, gotta give me your strength, 'cause I ain't got none. I got to bury this man. Went to the funeral home. My sister went with me. And I don't know if my daughter had came from California. I can't remember every detail. I'd be trying to forget Dale. Oh my God, it's ugly. But yeah, so he was a veteran, and he could only be buried from Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 or something like that. So I ended up, we usually have funeral on a Saturday, but no, I had to, you know, for me not to have to pay for burial, his funeral and everything. He told me when I died, you let VA pay for everything. I served my country and they gonna pay for that and they gonna take care of you. That's what he told me. And so I just went there, took everything I needed to take, and then picked out the casket. I think we did the obituary song too. I don't remember. I tried so hard to forget, but his death was different because he lingered from September to February the 18th, but we had his funeral. It was small in the chapel. It was what my sister said he had she said cozy, or did she say what kind? She said he had she said he had some kind of, was it cozy? Intimate. She said he had an intimate funeral. Not a lot of people there. Some of his family, some of my family, some of my, friends or whatever. It wasn't that many people, but it was a good little crowd on a Wednesday. And oh yeah. In the funeral home, people surprised me. We got a surprise for you. I said, yeah. And then everybody come outside. So we went outside. And they had got the pigeons to fly. Pigeons. It was so nice. I was so touched. And it was a special, intimate funeral, which, that's the way I wish mine to be. Intimate now, because me and him, and him, and my son. Well, my son more popular, right? But we was just to ourselves and be by ourselves, because we didn't like mess and trouble. And with too many people, it's a lot of mess going on. So we wanted to stay out of it. So did that, and then had to take him way to Montevallo to bury him, because he's a vet and he's in a veterans funeral home. So, and it was really nice. They blew the horn. Now we had to wait and start raining a little bit. We had to wait because they respect they very respectful at the funeral home. Not the funeral home, the burial graveyard. It was one funeral there, and we had to wait for them. You could not pass them, because you was going to respect whoever that dead veteran was. So you had to wait before you can move. So Anyway, while we was in the car, it started raining and everything, and then we went on up. We went on up to he called it something. I can't remember, but it was like they sat him in. It was like two little metal bleachers, and we sat down, and man, we sat down, and the man was reading something and this and that. And then that man blowed the horn. Do, do, do. Is it do, 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 do? And I was just so, I said, oh my God. And so I went to looking, and the thing it was recorded. He wasn't playing. I always thought they'd be playing it. He just had it, he was like pretending, moving his fingers. And I said, oh, okay, this ain't real. Like, this is what they doing. But yeah, and then after that, they fold the flag. They fold the flag up. Then the young lady, it was a young lady and a young man, and she came in front of me and kneeled on her. I don't know, she on one knee. And cause she held it while they said something else or something. I can't remember. And she was just staring me in my eyes. I said, do she have to stare at me like that? But my lips so dry. But it was special. It was what I said my sister called it, because I don't remember it now. But yeah, he gone. It'll be a year. He used to buy me Valentine candy, but I don't like that Valentine candy. Give me flowers. And he ended up eating it because I didn't want that. I like chocolate. I don't like all that them funny colors. And I'm not a big fan of candy. My problem was Little Debbie cakes. I had to get rid of that thing. She a demon. She the devil to me. Anyway, but yeah, it's been a year being a widow. It's been it was a year of recovery, because when he died, then I think about my mama died, my dad, and then all of them. I just thought about them and crying and saying, Lord, give me strength. I'm trying to still walk by faith and not by sight. That's what I'm trying to do. It ain't easy, but I did say, Lord, can I catch a break from this dying situation? It's just getting to me. It's heavy load to carry for the rest of your life, for real. I'm trying to get this camera. I don't know. I guess y'all see me early in the morning. And I got to hear the morning talking and stuff. But yeah, that's why I'm back here. I lost my husband of 30 years. Would have been 31 June the 16th. He had, for our 30th anniversary, he sent me a text. He said, you know, 30 years is hard. 30 years is hard to put up with a knucklehead like me. I said, well, I wasn't perfect either now. But he said, well, I provoked you. And I said, well, I ain't, you do not control what come out of my mouth. And we was friends. We had separated in 2012, but it's only thing difference in our marriage was we didn't live together and we didn't sleep. Do that. That. And we was friends. He said he damn sure, man. That man said, I trust you with my money and I trust you with my life. I said, no, you can't do that. Don't trust me with your life. I might have a snapback, a black back. How you say that? A blast from the past, some from the past. I see it. And so I said, no, let God do that first. And he said, you know what I mean, Phyllis. Yeah, you know he could say, Phyllis. I miss that man. I do. He had text our children. Oh, let me tell you this. Now when I go visit him, it used to be so funny. It used to be so funny. He'll have his eyes open. And then I walk in. He'll go, no. Shut his eyes and you wouldn't open them no more. I said, Don, I saw your eyes was open. You ain't sleep. He kept them shut. He didn't want to hear me in my mess. But I said, I told you, I'ma just sit here. I ain't gonna say nothing. Cause one day I asked him, I said, how you doing? Or something like that. It was 2 words. That thing told me, you talk too much. He said, I ain't said nothing but 2 words now. So I just, when I went out, sit there, look, like, kind of crack his eyes, and then he should have been like, she still here. I ain't get mad at that man. I really didn't get mad. It used to be funny to me, but I was puzzled. And then I talked to one of the hospice nurse, one of his nurses from hospice. Okay. And she told me, she gave me a little pencil. I wish I could find it. I wish I could find it, and I would read it verbatim, what, everything. But she told me, she said, well, he's pushing you away because he had to separate himself from friends, family, and people he loved. So he had to separate himself from us. Now, see, I didn't know this. He had to separate himself and everything from this world. That's what she told me. He did. He started pushing me away. He stopped talking. It's about 5 of them, but he hit every last one of them. And I said, that book was showing up right, but it was not him. It wasn't personal. But see, I took it personal because I ain't know like what I did to the man. I ain't did nothing to him. And we was all right, on good terms. That's what I said. I said, we was on good terms. What's going on? But it's a process to dying, which I didn't know that. I really did. I'm seeking I find that book so I can tell y'all the whole process. At least it made sense to me. And that's what he did, He was preparing to die and leave everything behind. And as I think about everything when it comes to me, and I said, well, maybe I should have honored him and not come to see him. But how you gonna leave somebody laying up there to die? And they was calling me anyway. I had to make decisions. I don't make no decision what to do with him. We need to do that. I said, wait a minute. I got to think about stuff. Y'all just be wanting to go cutting and doing. I said, but no, I got to think about it. And then some of them doctors, they were mad at me. I don't care. I said, don't do nothing to him. Because this doctor called me and he just said, you got somebody, UAB? I'm like, yeah, who are you? And he said he was Dr. whoever. And they wanted to do, like a spinal tap. I said, for what? And it was just all confusing. I said, no, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. I'll be over there. Don't touch him till I come. Don't y'all put a finger on it. And anyway, it was hard making decisions for him. And he sure did trust me with his life. I said, man, you don't trust me with your life. I ain't God. I ain't Jesus, so you don't need to be trusting me. I might go to thinking about some of the fights we had. I'm just kidding, but that man seemed to have known me better than I know my own self. And so, yeah, I just didn't see him dying. I really did not see him dying. I really did not. It's rough. Grieving. I've been grieving since 1994, my daddy. All of them. And it always, it's like they tell you stuff. But you know what, I ain't want to hear it. I did not want to hear what I had to hear. I don't want to. Oh, and two, child, I'm a widow. I had a doctor's appointment with the GYN. Oh, Lord, looking down at the girly girl. I'm like, oh, my God, I hate this. And so I went, her assistant, she went to ask me, all these questions, the medicine I take, and she said, what's your marital status? I'm like, widow. And it took everything. I was trying to calm myself, praying and stuff. I said, widow. And then thank God she left out because I was about to lose it. I got up and I was on the 6th floor. And the sky caught my attention. It was the bluest. It was so beautiful. The sky was beautiful. The bluest blue and the clouds was so white. It looked like I could just open up that window, touch it. It was so beautiful. And I went and stood and just looked at the sky. I did. It was so beautiful. God, the Lord, he been with me. I feel his presence. But I'm human and going through death, and already I lost so much. So many. So, like they say, if I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, let me take these off. I gotta clean them. I can't see. That's why my eyes keep dancing around. Like I said, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I am. Because he died. I ain't talking about y'all, I'm talking about me. I too must die. And he suffered. And I too must suffer like Jesus. How you think he felt? It ain't nothing nobody can do to me. Not nothing nobody can do to me the way that he did out. Jesus. So I think keep that in my mind. And God been giving me strength every morning, It ain't nothing personal. It is what it is. We didn't come here to stay forever. Jesus ain't lied to me. Not now time. You hear what I said? Not now time. He ain't lied. He faithful and true to his word. He been with me even when I didn't realize he was. Other than that, I don't know how. I wouldn't be still here, standing up. And I'm honest with him. My mouth, I got trauma. And I'm honest with him and tell him how I feel. He know I don't like it. Just like I said on one of them other videos. I'm going to do what you tell me. I felt led to do this. In this world we living in, oh my God, it's getting serious. Y'all better pay attention. For real, these are the last days we are living in. prophecy is playing out right before our eyes. Get yourself right. Get yourself to know Jesus. He's the only way, truth, and light to God. You ain't going to go nowhere. You got to go through Jesus Christ. Another thing, I had to battle with atheists and stuff. And I'd be like, I respect, not believing. Then they go all in. It's like they hate you. But then I said, well, Lord, you said they gonna hate us. Just remember, just remember, they hated me first. So all this stuff I've been going through, the Lord has been with me every step of the way. It could always be worse. Always can be worse. But it's not. And I still holding on to my faith. But he said the faith of a mustard seed. And it's very, very tiny. You can barely see it. I still been holding on by a thread. Because ain't no way I would be here if it wasn't for Jesus. He understands my grief. He understands my tears. He understands my loss. Everybody, he understands. He understands, and he been here with me. He the only reason I'm still standing. He get rough. He go, I live day by day. I talk to him, and whatever kind of day I'm having or early morning, I'll tell him, why. I don't even ask why. Be like, just help me to accept your will and give me the strength to live through it. Because grief ain't going nowhere. But I can't consume myself with grief. But anyway, maybe one day I'm going to come on here. Nobody ain't going to be dead. But let me tell you this. Okay. I live right by a church. They parking like, you go down the street and they parking like right there. And, it's this, they hire a lawn mowing company to do their yard over there. And how about this man, he white man, he started blowing the leaves and stuff, out the street in my driveway. And I said, what is he doing? I don't know what that means. So I dodged him. I don't go out there. I don't go sit on the porch one day out there. He like, I don't know. Do he like me? Or is it just he's a nice guy? I don't know what it is, and I ain't trying to find out because I ain't going to talk to him. I'm a widow. I can't be bothered with no man. I don't want to get involved with no man. I'm 61 years old. I'll be 62 July the 15th. Sure will with my old self. My mouth is dry from all the medicine I'm taking, but yeah, I got to dodge and people out to wonder and make sure them people ain't over there because I don't want to talk to that man. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to him. Excuse me. I'm just trying to live. I don't go outside because I'm broke down. I thought about it. I've been disabled for 10 years. Time flies, but living with chronic pain, death of my parents, brother, sister. Now my husband of 30 years. I don't know how much time this thing got, but look, I'm going to let y'all go. But I'll be back. It ain't going to be no years. Because it seems like We supposed to talk about God, and we gotta trust Him. That's what He wants us to believe in His Son Jesus. Accept Him as our Lord and Savior. I'm to lead you to Christ. And after I lead you there by the way I live my life and the words that come out of my mouth, but mainly people are going to look at your actions. So be mindful of your actions and your words. Make sure they match up. Because what they'll say, she said this, she did, but she doing that. She said that, but she doing it. And it's hard sometimes because, shoot, I be like, Lord, I want to cut up sometime. Let me get them, man. Sometime I want to get them back. But he said, girl, sit your butt down somewhere. I said, Lord, I know you get so sick of me. But I said, you get sick of me. I said, but you took everybody, so you all I got now. You stuck with me in my mess, and I ain't had nothing to do with making myself. I said, I said, Lord Jesus, you go talk to God about that. He the one made me the way I am. And, come to Him just as you are, and He'll change you. Change means from the inside. I look the same, but my inside, my heart has changed. And nobody ain't gonna ever separate me from God. Jesus already paid the price for that. He died so we could live. And I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you all, my 33 subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And I'm sorry for not being no video. And every time I come on here, what it's about? Somebody done died. Well, I'm going to have to lighten it up now. I'm still waiting on God to show me what show me what is it He, want me to do. I have no clue. But we ought to talk about it. We ought to spread the good news around the world because we need it right now. We need it right now. Yes, we do. I know I do. Lord, what's going on in this world today? But, who won the election, right? And he had to. I said, wait a minute, he got to before, prophecy gonna happen. It has been foretold. And the world is gonna be, you think it's bad right now? It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get ugly. Y'all better prepare yourself. And you know what? Really and truly, if you follow Jesus and doing right, you ain't gonna be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make wrong decisions. But that's why Jesus up in heaven, sitting at the right hand of God, throne. He's our go-between, between what I'm at, how you say it. He speaks for me and asks God, I guess, to forgive me. Because, if I went to God and I'm wrong, I believe this. God won't hear me because I ain't took care of my sin, the sin I committed. And that's why Jesus, he go, I don't know what he be telling him, but he forgive us, the Lord forgive us. And then we get it back right with God. Don't never think you going to live a perfect life. I said, Jesus didn't have to come here and save us. We couldn't save ourselves. So he came. He didn't have to. He wanted to. Because God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall have everlasting life. This old body of mine is broke down. Wow, wow, wow. Mhm. This old body of mine, it is broke down. Oh, I live with pain every day, and it's chronic pain. It's chronic pain. Yes, it is. And that's enough of that, ain't it? I am a silly person. I mean, what if I took life too serious? What if I took life too serious? I think I'd be messed up. What if I didn't have Jesus in my life? I'd be messed up. So we gotta go through stuff. Cause I mean, it's only fair. Christ did. He went through it for us, and he wasn't even a sinner. He wasn't no sinner like us. We born in sin. But God loves us so, so much. Just go to him. Talk to him like you talk to your friend. Because Jesus is your friend. He's your comforter. He has never left my side, even though I didn't recognize he was there. But now I feel him. I feel the spirit. And I know the spirit because I'll tell you about each one of my like my daddy death. I'll tell you the experiences there, my mama, my brother, then my mama, and then my sister, and now my husband. I said, nigga, you done left me here by myself. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to say that word, but I don't know how to get it. So just ignore it. You didn't hear it for real. You didn't hear it. I said, don't. You didn't hear that. But anyway, I'm gonna be back, y'all. I have a whole lot to say. And just sitting here talking to my phone. Sitting right here, talking to my phone, talking to my phone, nobody else here. Well, Lord is here. But I gotta laugh to keep from crying. So I act silly. I'm gonna tell you this one time, then I'm getting off of this same thing. When I went to see him at one of them places, hospital, he was asleep. And he was, and you know, he was asleep like that. And then I looked. I said, Donald, I told you to go get you some dentures. You got that doggone it. You go, and then that one teeth, he had one tooth, he wouldn't, and he pulled all his teeth out himself. I said, man, you need to go to the dentist. This ain't the caveman time. I pull him myself. He disinfect them, some plies he kept for that. And then when I was cleaning up the joint, all them teeth was, I said, oh my God, I ain't keeping this man. And then people be like, yeah, I wish my husband could come back. Oh no, don't you come back here. You dead. I ain't trying to see you. You stay right where you at. Don't come back here. Ain't be nobody but a demon looking like him. You know, them demons can form themselves to look just like me, you, and they mess with your mind. But they been picking at me, but I said, no. I said, they ever take your ass and your old followers with you, because you do not scare me. I know I got more power than you got. And you can't hurt me. You can make me hurt myself, but I don't know about your business. Take your ass on. Y'all be gone. You ain't gonna worry with me. You sure right. But anyway, I'm gone, y'all. What's that baby saying? Remember to subscribe, give it a like, and share it if you want to. Boop, but really and truly, I'm satisfied with my 38 followers. Y'all, I just never thought. I just thought maybe one or two people, people I'm like, what they want to hear me? I ain't got nothing to talk about. But as you can see, I'm good at gabbing. Y'all just, you know, y'all just let me know what you want to talk about. And I'll talk about it. Sure will. But anyway, y'all, may God bless you, strengthen you, and keep you close to Him. Because we need to stay close to Him. I'm telling you, revelation is living out, living right in the front of us. Pay attention. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I got to figure out